G'day everyone, welcome to my channel, Marty Grows. This channel mostly features farming simulator gameplay. The episode's about to kick off. I hope you enjoy the show. Please hit the like and subscribe button and feel free to leave a comment. Let's get on with the show. G'day everyone, welcome back to my Korpi challenge. It's February and it's still early morning and snowing, but we do have a bit of a nice sunset on the lake. I don't know, it just looks pretty. I don't think I'll be going for a swim this morning though. Let's speed up time a bit and make some daylight happen. Got the neighbour heading to, looks like he's going to the store for a couple more animals. And, we might slow things down again since it's daylight now. Nice view to wake up to, and yay, it stopped snowing. Alright, we got a fair bit to do this month. The most important thing I'm hoping I have enough money for is a sugar beet harvester, because, well, this field's really slow and it'll be a month or two, but I'm fairly sure the one over here is ready to harvest now. Also got our wheat field here. That's looking pretty good. This field is ready. I think I have enough money to buy a nice big sugar beet harvester. I hope I do, because this is a big field and it will take a very long time to pick it up with the bucket setup that I've been using for the past few years. Like I said, we've got our nice wheat field here to harvest, and once that's harvested, I can finally join up these two fields, make one nice big one. If you stuck around and watched after the closing comments for the last episode, yes, I did remove all of these trees here, and I'm pretty sure I got all the stumps ground out. If I try and put the shed in, well, when I get money later on and it doesn't work, well, no, there's a stump hidden around here somewhere. Still haven't decided what to do with these two fields. We've got some, I think it was sunflowers over there to harvest this month as well, but this wheat is 2 months, it's only 2 months away from being ready. I think we'll harvest the sunflowers and then just leave that field. Once we harvest the wheat, I'll be able to join these two fields up as well, make a really big field. Hopefully I will have our nice new shed in by then, and I can see where this field can expand even further. That's enough of me talking. How about we go get these combines going and make some progress with doing this episode. That's convenient. Number 2, we'll hook up to the corn and sunflower header. Need to find a tractor to come and grab that trailer in a minute. While we head over to the field, this can all unfold. Still really happy with these nice big headers, or the header and the harvester for that matter. I think it's not that big of a field, so pretty good chance that this will pick it all up in one go. Okay, nice beaver broom. Get into the field and just get a course kicked off quick. So plot 15, field 2. And we're going to do plot 16, field 2 in a minute as well. That looks better, 4 times around, then just a quick up and down, and it'll all be done. Now the big question is way over, oh okay, that answers that question, it didn't take long. Way over there we can see that we've got our barley field ready to tackle as well. I think I'll use the new harvester for the wheat field here, then send it over to the barley field. Old harvesters are pretty much retired at this stage, unless we hit an unexpected snag and end up having a heap of fields that we need to do. The trees here in the production area are coming along really good. Makes it look like it's sort of always been there rather than a clear fell with just sticks and stuff in the way. I reckon probably at the end of this episode, yes, I'm going to do it again, another time lapse to clear away this section of trees, because I'd like to be able to plough straight through where they are and get these 2 fields joined up in 2 months' time. It might be getting a little bit repetitive doing the trees like that all the time, but it really is the only way that I'm going to get them cleared out. This lot of trees, especially since this field won't be here anymore, I'll be able to drive straight through and again drop most of them off into our sawmill there. I thought it had a 100,000 litre capacity for wood. It turns out it's like 1 million, so plenty of room for more trees. Our coal heating plant just over there past those buildings does only take about 30,000 litres. So I think there are a few trees I dragged over still sitting there at the end of recording last time. Well, as much fun as this is, and I think I might just do it in one go. I'm going to go jump into our other harvester and get that little wheat field done. We'll see you in a bit. It's a long way out. This is the first of the big ones that we bought. So I'm not procrastinating at all, these need to be done. I'm not worried that I still need, I think, a couple of grand to be able to afford our new sugar beet harvester. What we're going to do, since I don't need to plough up either of these, oh wait, I do need to plough up this field after I finish, because it'll join with that one. Well, there goes that idea. So after I zing around here in this harvester and pick up this wheat, that from memory, it might be going up to the pig food mixes. I have to have a look. If it doesn't make the pig food mixes, it will certainly be going into our flour mill. Faster than the course play guys, but I'm certainly not as tidy. Oops. I even miss stuff like they do. Let's see if we can make this corner without missing a lot. This felt like such a big field when I had my tiny harvesters. It's one lap around it and it's just about finished. This is crazy. That's why the bigger fields will be a lot better. Way more crop off them, obviously, but also a lot less tiny fields like this that do take a lot of time to turn around once you harvest them, replant, roll, depending on what I'm using, fertilise and lime. I just missed that final strip. Okay, we'll come back, grab that, and then I'll work out if I need to find a trailer to go up to the pig food mixers, or if we can just run over and drop it straight into the grain mill. That's pretty good. I beat the sunflower harvester. And yes, I'm going to swing by and grab that stuff on the right just because it's bugging you. So I barely got 12,000 litres off this tiny field. Now that we are growing the farm, and well, I think it's growing pretty good. These tiny fields just don't cut it anymore, so it will make sense to get them all joined up like I was talking about. Okay. Nope, sunflower guy's still going. I thought he might have stopped there for a second. Move this over here and then I'll check whether we're dropping it in pig food mixers or the flour mill, because I don't remember. Okay, the wheat can go. Need to sort some milk out. The wheat can go up to the pig food mixers, because it's just about out, and that will, wasn't very straight, that will help keep it going. First we'll run this across to the sunflower. I don't know if it finished or it filled up just as it finished. It says it's on 99%. Either way, it needs to get dropped off into this trailer. Alright, it finished as it filled up. That's a good point. Do we need sunflower up there? Nope. So the sunflower is going straight into the oil factory. Just going to activate that so I know which is which. So this pig food needs sorghum, barley. We have a lot, but I think I'll drop the field I'm about to do in it. Sorghum and soybean are needed. Okay, I know I've had these for a couple of months, but I've just realised that the top selection is corn, wheat and canola. And the bottom one is the sorghum, barley, soybeans. Makes much more sense. So if I drop this wheat in, it should have these at roughly the same capacity. So as we take pig food out of it, it will produce a little bit more and get these down to almost nothing. For the sorghum, barley and soybean, might put the barley into the flour mill actually, because there's still a lot there. Heaps of potatoes, and there's stacks of pig food for now. The sorghum field that I planted where I meant to do soybean last month on the hill can go in there once it's ready. And after I harvest the barley field over on the flat near the river sheds, we'll replant that as soybean, and we can put soybeans in. Okay. Since I'm right here with this harvester, I'm going to pick up the last little bits. I hope that it missed, just so that it's nice and tidy. It's unfolded. I know, I'm impatient. I'd say there's what, 300? Probably not even 300 litres in all these bits that I missed, but it'll make it look a lot more tidy, and it won't bug me as I'm driving past it over the next few months. I might come and pick the straw up. I will pick the straw up off this field eventually, but we've got a couple of months until the wheat field beside it's ready to harvest, so there's no rush to get that done this episode. So once I grab these final pieces that didn't even get me 100 litres. Oh no, they did get me 100 litres. Alright, all's forgiven. Not really. It's cool how this folds up. Pretty sure 100 litres will fit into the trailer. Might have needed to check that. Yeah, we're good. He can just sit there for a minute. Over to the oil mill, and then I can use this trailer to empty out the harvester. These trees are really growing up through here. Looks pretty good. There's a couple of areas that I wouldn't mind planting a few more trees in. I'm not sure if I'll use the mechanical planter or go with the hand planter to get them, because a few trees right down the middle between those two tracks would be cool. I don't think I want any in that crazy spaghetti mess, although if I redid the course just through there, let's bring it up quick. It's a bit of a crazy mess at present. I could probably have a nice roundabout going through here rather than all those crazy tracks and joins. Definitely something to think about. Then I could put a tree in the middle of the roundabout. Let's see, 40 minutes work to be able to plant one tree, strategically placed. Yeah, it's probably worth the effort. It won't be for a while though, because I still need to buy a sugar beet harvester. Okay, get this emptied out. Was close, sort of. But before... I don't know. No, we'll send the trailer up to the big food mixers, then get this combine over to the new field that we need to harvest. Then I'll buy a sugar beet harvester. I was going to do that first and ignore everything else, but I would like to get this done properly. Okay. Let's get this trailer to the pig food mixers. And I think we can pick up a bit of an auto drive course just here. And then chase it with the combine. So 1 or 2 months until I can do these fields as well. He's going over that bridge. No, he's not. He's going along the side of the field. Don't know why nobody else likes to drive through the middle of these fields. I have checked the auto drive course and it's fine going through here. You must think that that is quicker. I want to watch the bridge, but I don't want to watch him go over the bridge at the same time. the bridge. Woohoo! Have to pay the driver more and got across the bridge without going into the ditch. Okay, let's get a course done. So, plot 23, field 1. Still considering, when I get a chance, expanding it across there a bit more, but that's a fairly low priority for this field, I think. Ticked over, yes, it's ticked over 8 AM and my money's ticked up over 175,000. I'll feel really silly if the sugar beet harvest is less than 475,000 now. Might have been the potato harvest that was that much. It's time to check. It's not much in the sale, a self-propelled sprayer that I don't need and can't afford. So beet technology. 471,500 for the grimy, we're going to call it grime. Harvester, 45,000 litres of sugar beet in the hopper, which is bigger than all of my trailers, so we'll see how we go. I did initially look at the Roper, Panther 2. It's 100,000 cheaper, and it holds probably 30% less than this one does. I think since we can afford it, we'll go with the big one. Probably a little bit overkill for the fields that we have, but I don't mind. It's more expensive and it holds less. Plus you need to buy the chopper for it. So you need to buy the chopper for that one too. So that's another 50 grand on top. It's a bit of a shame we can't change the colour of it. But we do now own a sugar beet harvester. Now I could sell my old sugar beet equipment that I have stored in the shed just over there, but I think as I've been doing, or as I'm about to do at some stage, I'll get there eventually, I'm going to move all the old equipment down into one of the big sheds in the worker town that I've sort of put together. I can just sit there and show the history and progression of all the old gear compared to the new stuff. Before we check out the sugar beet harvester though, I need to jump up, empty out that trailer up at the pig food mixer and bring it back down here for this one. That's an awesome question. We have Barley on board. Corn, wheat and canola, so it's almost certainly this one. It will increase our barley count by a fair bit, but that's alright. It will mean that for the next, probably close to the rest of the series, given how much food the pigs have been eating, we should be pretty right for crops, at least for barley up here. And once I get the soybean and sugar beet dropped in, no, soybean and sorghum, the other S1, we should be able to pretty much ignore the big mixers. I certainly didn't expect that they would make the food so quick. And the bonus there is we won't need to really drop any more potatoes into either of the mixers either. At least for the next year or so. which means I am going to clear the trees out on the far side of these fields and put, what did I say, the potato chip production and the cookie factory in just over there to try and keep them pretty close to the rest of the productions. If I had been thinking, I could have put the ice cream and dessert factory down there as well, but too bad. They can be happy having fun up near the cows, and since they need milk and stuff, it isn't too bad having them sit up there. Okay, once this is full, I'll move the tractor a little bit out of the way, and then we can go check out our sugar beet harvester and get that up into the field and going. I know I have other trailers, and I'll probably use them for the sugar beet. Might even get the truck over there sent over nearer the field before I go get the harvester. Wow. Okay, this is going to the flour mill because the trailer's just about full. So I'll send it over to production grain mill. Might drive it over here so I can just jump out and hop into the trailer, or tractor and trailer just here. I think I need to start looking at bigger trailers as well. This guy needs to get down between the sugar beet and potato field. This will be ready next month. And this will be ready next month. So we'll have soybean and oat. Bonus. So once we harvest these two fields next month, they'll get joined up together too. Now let's go check out our new sugar beet harvester. Well, it looks a lot like the potato harvester. I hope I don't get them mixed up. Okay, it's a little bit different. It's got a way different hopper and stuff up there. Let's get it started and up to the field. So RXall 6300. And it don't turn that good. Needs to be unloaded will be our barley. And since I just sent, it really doesn't turn good. It turns like a big truck harvester. Since I just dropped one load of barley into the grain mill, I think I might send that little bit that I got off the field up to the pig food mixers. I'll push the barley up to about a nice even 30,000-ish litres. I'll try and match that with the other crops as we harvest them. And I think we'll be good. That's the shed that I'll eventually move all my old equipment into. Technically it's on my land, so I should own part of it, even though the workers seem to have just stuck it there without asking me. Potato field's looking good, so we've got I think 3 months until I need to harvest that again, which gives us a 3-month timeline to get the cookie production sorted out. Should be heaps of room around this field still for this to turn. Get it unfolded. much simpler unfold than the potato harvester. One full load of this will be more than my little truck can hold, but the sugar mill's only just over there a bit, so it ought to be good. Get it started and lowered, get it into the field a bit and get a course going. This is a lot easier than my old setup. As I was saying, this is a lot easier than my old setup that I had to run on the tractor and then scoop everything up. I do 5 headlands, so plot 16, field 1. There's heaps of room up above it and down the bottom of the field, so I think we'll be good. It's decided to just drive around to a different starting spot. Oh no, it went, yay. We'll let it get around once or twice before I put the truck onto the field though. So it picks it up at the front. Not really. There we go, digs it out of the ground. Throws it through the spinning belt things. Onto the conveyor belt and up into the hopper. Actually, wow, whoever thought this up was pretty clever at making this sort of machinery. When we replant, I think this year, or this harvest, I'm just going to replant the field into the current field boundary. And in the next 6 months we'll take out some more of these trees, so that next time we can expand this field slightly. little bits that are left, because I know they're just not worth the effort. So yes, the sheep pen over by the river, I'm thinking should fit just behind this pen where I've parked these harvesters now. So they'll need to move eventually, but we got a little bit of time before we need to worry too much about that. I'll put the pens there, and then once I get the money, we'll be able to put a nice big shed just here. Once both of them are done, I figure there's a nice chunk of land and maybe a tree or two to take out. I can plough up and get this field to be a little bit wider even. I am aiming for this to be a nice really big field, and try and get rid of this curve that I've currently got in it and make it a little bit straighter. However, that is definitely a problem for another time. What tractors do we have left in here? Okay, well I need the plough on one of these, and I think I'll just use the cultivator. So this guy can grab the cultivator, and we'll tear up the sugar beet field that we just did. It's getting a bit squishy in here. Then we got the Fent. Yes, Fent. And he can be the guinea pig to plough up between the two new fields. Now I have a need to be unloaded, flashing, well not flashing, but sign there. That's only the straw pickup over on the barley field that we did. I think it must have gone pretty close to getting all the straw off at this time too. Plot 16 field 1, not going to expand it this time, but hopefully next harvest I'll have got rid of these trees and we'll be able to make this field a little bit bigger than it currently is. Let's go down to the productions. Grain mill, sawmill, sugar mill, unload. He can get sent off. Not sure why it's going to go that way, but he'll get there eventually. And we'll run over and get rid of the truck before it gets crashed into. It's only got 14,000 litres in it. The trailer just went around the field for some reason. That's fine. Can empty this one out before it comes back. So once I empty this, I will very quickly go deal with the straw wagon that wants to be unloaded. See you all back when I have the tractor and plough. Otherwise this episode's going to be an hour and a half and people will get really bored with it. Note to self, don't try and drive through there because the truck doesn't fit. Alright, I shall see you all once I got the plough. Okay, to our trusty Fent. I need a bigger plough. I think most of these fields have got a state of need to be ploughed to get the best yield out of them that we can. Might even look at the nice 9-metre lizard R1 that's similar to this. So actually might be the 6-metre version of it even. cultivator is going good, getting that one all ready. I moved our, I think that's the 150, over, ready to start planting as soon as this is finished. Once the cultivator's done, I think I can go grab one of our drills and get our barley field replanted too. So lower, turn on create field, and see how we go. Just feels so wrong ploughing over the roads that I put in so long ago. It's been, I want to say years. We're in year 5, which means it's been going for 4 years now. I suppose the tracks here would have been here for at least 2 years. I'm not going to go back and double check, but it has been a while. So get that joined up there nicely. Once I've joined these fields up, I'm going to soil sample them. Go around with coarse play and mark them as a nice brand new field, and then totally plough all of it up. That way the ploughed state flag is the same for both of these fields, as well as the new bit that I'm putting in. Okay, this is going to take a little while to finish. So before I get cracking with that, how about I jump over to our cultivator there, double check that field's all done, and I'll kick off replanting. Then I'll come back and do this. Just missed a little bit. Try and make sure it's all done this time, because I missed a little spot last time I did it, and it bugged me every time I drove past it. It wasn't a huge problem, because it was a tiny little spot, but it still bugged me. Alright, they're looking good. This plus a little bit down the other side, and I think we're done. That's it. Alright, triple check. I have this set to sugar beet. So just redoing plot 16, field 1. Chug away. Okay, this one will be drop back at the shed. Then I'm going to drive over to the river sheds to pick up the drill there, and we can replant this barley field. Oops. It's only a $1,000 sprayer, don't worry about it. I really need to make some money to get my big shed put in, because this one is getting really cramped. I suppose the upside of that is it's really good that we got plenty of equipment now and are growing up into a real farm. As much as I would like to get this ploughed. So let us plot 15, field 1, delete, plot 16, field 2, all gone. While we're messing around, getting all the other work done, we can very quickly put a course in just so this bit gets ploughed up while I'm doing other stuff. Although it is really slow. I wonder if I can... Yes, I'm thinking, talking to myself. This is going to be a really weird field shape for it to try and plough, but that's alright. I think I have the mod for the lizard plough, unless this is actually it. And we can upgrade it to a nice 9-metre width. Because realism is all well and good, but eventually you just need to get stuff done. No idea if this is going to save me time or it was just a big waste of time. No, we'll see. Okay, that's not near enough. That looks a lot better. So we got a field generated where it'll go round and round and just plough that out for us. Alright, I'll go check on our, what was it, our soybean planter, but then I think it might be time to just say I'll catch you once this guy's just about finished, because the ploughing's going to take another 15 or 20 minutes, and well, I've been recording for nearly 2 hours now, so there's going to be some time lapses or some jump cuts. Okay, so we've got the last of the corn going in just over there. Bit hard to see, but trust me, it's there. I'm going to start cutting trees down. I doubt they're all going to be cleared this episode. Because I'm going to go crazy and cut down all through there. So we'll start dragging them away till it gets dark and probably pick it up again next episode. I'm not going to time lapse the whole lot, but I'll show a bit of the cutting down and then delimbing, and we'll see how we go, but I'll try and make it about a 3-minute time lapse in total. I think anything more than that's going to get a little bit repetitive. Alright, let's go.
Headlights on the highway. If you only knew, being back here always makes me think of you. When the world is sleeping, do you think of me? With the road ahead's coming back again, coming back to me. Yeah. I remember the long drives, the late nights in your car. I remember it all. Windows down. drive me home. Now I drive alone. You and I, forever, forever, forever ago.
Okay, I might need to delimb some of those trees because there's one or two still standing. And oh boy, that's a lot of stuff to clear out. I like how I got this one down though, right between the two tractors. Thank you very much. Okay, that looks pretty good. Be able to expand that field a reasonable amount. We could go even further and take out a few more trees. But I think that might do it. I'll see, I might take out one more row, yeah. While I'm up in the air, our corn planters pretty much finished this field. Got the roller standing by, so I'll throw that in and I'll go get the bits that get missed. Then I'll throw the roller on the field and we're done for this episode. Hope you've enjoyed it. There's not going to be me dragging all these across to the sawmill. I'll just do that now. It'll take an hour or so. Then I'll go nuts and get all the stumps ground out. Catch you all in the next episode. Welcome back everyone. It looks like we've reached the end of another episode. I hope you enjoyed the show. Please hit the like button, subscribe, and feel free to leave a comment if I've done something or you think I should try or do something else. I hope to see you all again in the next episode. Back in my box.